Hello everyone, welcome to Best Recipes with Sharon. Today we're going to be making a special snack mix. It will be complete with the special sauce that goes in this, and then they're baked to perfection. They're highly addictive and reasonably healthy too. They're called Nuts and Bolts Snack Mix Temptations. And they're all the rave, so you might want to try these. So without further ado, let's get right to doing this. Alright, so we'll start by making the sauce, and then I'll show you what I use for my snack mix. And you can mix this up if you have favorites of your own. Start by adding 3/4 cup of canola oil to a small mixing bowl. Then add 6 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Now today I'm giving you the ratio of what I'm doing for sauce versus the amount of mix that I'm using. If you wanted more sauce, you could add it, but you can get too much of a good thing. You just want it lightly coated. Next, add 2 teaspoons of celery seed and 2 teaspoons of garlic powder. Also 2 teaspoons of onion powder. And finally 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. Mix this all together until it's well combined. So here we go, it should look like this. So set that aside. Here I'm mixing the nuts and bolts in a large aluminum foil pan. I'm going to bake it in this as well, and you'll need 2 of them. So start by adding 2½ cups of Cheerios. Then add 2½ cups of Shreddies. Now on to about 2½ cups of Life multigrain cereal. And this next ingredient is my favorite. I love the flavor of the Honey Nut Chex. And in this mixture, it really adds a nice sweet combination amongst all the nutty flavors that are involved in this mixture. So I add 5 cups of this. And this is so much fun already. You can substitute for whatever it is that you like the most. Now these are cashews, and we like cashews, so I'm going to do a good full 2 cups of these. I do the salted ones. You can choose not to if you wish. Then I added 1½ cups of pecans, and just leave them whole like this. I'm simply telling you what we like. You can substitute if you wish. Now, the next nut that we would like to have in there is a Brazil nut. So I added about 1½ cups of these. We used to have these as a child, and you used to have to crack them open yourself. And I used to do that for my father a lot, and try and crack them open so that they came out whole and you didn't break the nut. Anyway, they're already cracked open for you now. You can buy them like that. So just take and mix it all together, and then add your sauce over the top. Yeah, give your sauce a good stir before adding it though. Then pour it back and forth over the top of your snack mix. And mix that in until it has coated the mixture quite well. Use a large spoon, get your hands in there if you have to, but make sure that it's nice and mixed together so that it's sort of evenly coated. And then I add 1 200-gram package of cheddar goldfish. And just mix that in lightly. Then add 1 box of cheddar cheese bits. And once again mix that in lightly. Because you want the cheddar cheese flavor to come through, you don't need a whole lot of sauce on these. And then finish it off with about 2 cups of salted pretzels. And also lightly mix that in. Now then take the mixture and divide it into 2 aluminum foil pans. These pans are approximately 12 by 14 inches each. Be placing both of these pans in a preheated 250 degrees Fahrenheit oven. Place them on the middle rack, and you'll take a total of an hour, but you'll be checking on them every 15 minutes, giving it a good stir at that 15-minute intervals, and placing it back in the oven for another 15 minutes until your hour is up. It's a good idea to use a timer so that you remember to do the stirring. And this just bakes the sauce on nicely and dries them out so that they will keep. And you'll be able to tell when they're getting close to being done. Alright, so the last 15 minutes is up. I'll give them a good stir, and then I'll pour them out onto some parchment paper to dry out even further. Spread that out over the countertop and over the table. They'll need to be spread out fairly thin so that they will cool off to room temperature fairly quickly. So once they've cooled down, it's time to put them into an airtight container and get ready to enjoy. This recipe makes enough for 2 large bowlfuls. But don't worry, this will keep for a long time as long as you keep it in an airtight container, and you'll have lots to share with family and friends. And believe me, they'll want some. Once they try it, they'll be addicted too. But it's not a bad thing. It's reasonably healthy addiction. So why not go for it, right? And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and comment in the comments section, and don't forget to subscribe. And there's a link to my new cookbook provided in the description below this video. So go ahead and take a look at that as well. It's available on Amazon. It's called Best Recipes with Sharon, Homemade Meals and Appetizers Made Easy. Thanks so much for watching today's episode, everyone. And until next time, happy eating.